some headlines about that, but I haven't, I don't think anybody's made the connection there. I saw one headline before I hopped on that somebody sent in 8 ballots with 8 different signatures all under his name because he got a bunch of them in the mail. So there's certainly weird stuff, but I just haven't seen that. And I haven't seen whether or not that's going to be consequential, but we will see. Kelly Parker says, let's be honest, it was a landslide. Trump lost massively. Trump not says, will Trump try a self-pardon before January 20th? I don't know. It's a good question. Very good question. All right. Hidden Prophet says, hello, I just missed the rundown of the show. Can you give me a quick rundown? Major findings, if any. I wouldn't say that there were any major findings today there, Hidden Prophet, but just hit that rewind button because everything in here has been gold. I don't want you to miss it. All right, we have Marcus Oglesby who says, in Georgia, they have all our signatures from our licenses and they are matched because signatures change. Yeah, Aaron Stevens says Trump lost a few legal battles at state level. That's true. Emma Rose says so much corruption in progressive. That one went away. All right, we've got some other questions before we wrap up. Why am I seeing some of the same comments multiple times, says John T. Probably because some people are, spamming, which is just rude. We don't need any of that rudeness here. We have Dave D, who says, President of the Federal Election Commission, the election is illegitimate. Will it impact the legal fight? I saw that. I saw the FEC person say that. And I didn't read the article, actually. I'd be curious to dive into that. I just saw the headline, so I'll take a look. We have Operation Flag Drop NJ with the super chat. Thank you, Operation. He says, keep up the great info. It helps greatly educate others during our rallies. So many misinformed people out there spreading lies. Yeah, there's a lot of that. A lot of that. It's astounding to me. I poke around the different news sites, and I see this information, and it just seems so opinionated, but they're trying to pass off opinions as facts, and the facts just aren't there yet. There's still a lot of time left in this thing. It may not change. It may not result in a reversal of anything, but it's still part of the process. We still don't need to rush and conclude this thing when the laws don't afford for that. And so the Trump people are just running forward with the laws. I saw a tweet from, I think, Geraldo Rivera today, who's a pretty left-wing guy in my mind. And he said that he had a good conversation with Donald Trump and that Donald Trump said, I'm a realist. And if this thing doesn't work out, of course, this is all going to get buttoned up. But he does want to continue to challenge it. And, I can understand that and I can respect that. Donald Trump is a guy who pushes things. He doesn't just accept things, right? He pushes and pushes and pushes almost to the point of breaking systems. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's kind of what you want in order to grow, right? You always talk about breaking out of your comfort zone and doing things that are uncomfortable and doing things that are difficult. That's almost, that's how you sort of get Elon Musk's and Steve Jobs, is by people pushing and pushing and pushing. And Trump's doing that. Now, many people don't like it. It's uncomfortable. It makes him feel bad. But that's just how the system works, and there's still plenty of roadway for him to continue his fights, which may prove to be fruitless. Who knows? But he's still entitled to the process. John Lauer says, I think if misinformation wouldn't be as bad as if the mainstream media were doing their job.